Hello everyone, I'm back. Welcome back as well. This is the 4th episode of our Super Mario Sunshine playthrough. Whoop whoop. Once again, just like last time, of course, I am recording literally 5 minutes after I just did it. And if you watched the last one, we ended off on a bit of a real life tightrope. Because I'm using an emulator, they're virtual cards and it's actually saved into a file rather than my memory card because I'm not actually playing Super Mario Sunshine on the GameCube. I'm playing it on an emulator because then I can record it for you guys. And it said could not save to slot A, and obviously it automatically saves to slot A, and slot B doesn't matter, just that's right out the window. So I looked it up, and apparently it completely corrupts your save file and everything is lost. So what I tried to do is I couldn't find the answer on the internet, so I tried to improvise. Now I'll show you what I guys did. So if this does happen to you and you're playing along with, this is what you do. So you go into whatever you've got it saved to, and then you go to Documents. Now you want to go to Dolphin Emulator, and you want to go to GC. Then whatever one it is, my one, even though I'm in Europe, this game is USA. Look, if I click on it, it's not there. This game is the United States American version. And then there's card A. Now this folder's empty, because I did have a save file saved here, but I deleted it. And I was like, oh great, I did not mean to delete it. But now that I think about it, it should be in here, shouldn't it? Yeah. There we go. So there it is. Save slot 1. And I deleted it. And I was like, oh great, I've just deleted it. What should I do? So I reloaded Dolphin. And what I did was I went into Options. It wasn't. I went into Tools, Memory Card Manager, and I clicked on slot B, Browse. I said USA and there was nothing there, so I just was like, oh, okay, switch to B. Browse again. Cancel. Switch to A, Browse. USA, Card A, Open. And then, miraculously, there. And then when I reloaded, had everything. And sorry about this, guys. And I can save. So if ever that happens to you guys, now you know what to do. Just save, double check. It even says up there, look, USA, Card A, GNC, Super Mario Sunshine. The only thing that's fuzzling me is the fact that it's not here. So there you go. That's where it's saving everything. Banner, title, what it is, GameCube, Maker, 2002, Nintendo, size. There you go. No, I don't. I want to actually go in. So there we go. And today, I think, I haven't actually uploaded any of these at the time of recording. But I think I'm going to do a 30-minute one, and then I'm just going to end it here, and I won't record any more today, so I would have done 4 episodes in one day, because I'm worn out having to play this. So, there you go. Let's go to a new area, because as you saw earlier, when I first started this video, I've completed Bianco Hills, except for the blue coins. So now we're at Ricco Harbour. Duper Blooper breaks out. I remember when I first played this, I had no idea what to do, and I was looking it up, and I still didn't understand what they were doing because I couldn't see the buttons they were pressing. What the heck? yeah, there's definitely a problem with the emulator. That's fine. If your screen looks fine, just to let you know, not this, but the thing I just walked on was wobbling. This thing. It's wobbling when I move the camera or when I literally move. But that's not actually going to affect the hitbox. I don't want to, Flood. I want to go over here. This is one of my favourite levels for this area, though. For this game, sorry. You can call it a level. Yeah, they're levels, and then there's the episodes in each level. I was like, what in the heck do you have to do with this? And I jumped on it, and I was like, okay. And only now, well, I've known it for ages now, but you can pull it. And the tentacle comes off. And he breaks out. Now you have to rip off his other 4 tentacles. They're literally going to be ripped straight off. In a child-friendly manner. And of course, at the time I very, very first ever played this game, I couldn't read, so I didn't realise she was saying press B. And then when I did learn to read, I couldn't be bothered to read hers because I thought she didn't say anything useful. I thought she was like Navi the Fairy in Ocarina of Time. She just states the obvious like crazy. She is Captain Obvious. So all you have to do is just spot him in the face, jump on his thing so he can't move it, and then pull it. It's not hard. You have a re-encounter with him in a different level, and he's really not hard, and then you just want to pull his nose straight off. And then he thinks he's all strong when he's not. Honestly, if this was Mario Galaxy and there was a Daredevil run with this, would be the easiest Daredevil, even easier than People Piranha. Even though I just got hit, because I wasn't really trying, I was just like, you know. So that last time, we didn't actually pull his nose off, we just pulled his fork out of his nose, so then he could spew it all out, obviously, because he did. And now, because we've ripped his tentacles off, like, you can do this whenever you don't have to rip his tentacles off, then when you're doing this, he can just literally swipe his tentacles at you and then it'll hurt a lot. There you go. Nice little tutorial there. Gosh, already been 8 minutes? When I'm recording, time flies by so quickly. So you might want to just be safe if the same thing happens to you to what happened to me. After you've deleted it, go into your recycle bin and then put it back in the folder that I told you, like the USA one or Europe or Japan, depending on what you did it. I'm not, even if I do have the red coin level, I'm not going to do the, because it's not like Mario, it's not like Mario 64, so it's not going to give you 2 coins for every red coin. I'm not going to do the 100th coin today, otherwise we will literally be here forever, like last time. I remember when I thought you had to get every single coin, so then you could get the 100 coin style, but you don't need to get every single one, but it makes it much easier if you do. Just be wary. If you're playing this along with and you've never played it before, don't crash into the walls, otherwise you are going to die. All the bloopers are the same, just jump on whatever colour you like. Shoot. Oh, by the way, if you're not quick enough, I can't remember how quick you have to be, but if you're not quick enough, he kills you. He literally outright kills you. He's just like, I don't like you, / you're dead. He doesn't kill you with a knife, he just kills you with his magical powers of Mario powers. Because it's a Mario game, what do you expect? Don't be afraid, you can go on the path, it just makes you slower, just don't bash into anything. That won't make you die. And it's like the slides in Mario 64, I think. If you hold forward, then you go quicker. Yay, did it. But it's not like the Mario 64 Peach's castle slide. You don't do it twice to then get an extra star shine. You just have to do it once. And then that's it. Never come back again. Although I think there is another one for one of those secret ones, you know, like last time I had to do the red coins in the secret areas. Well, this time, there's still one secret area in this one, but there's only one secret area here rather than two. So the other, because there's 2 secret stars in every one, the other one is going to be doing that one, but much quicker, I believe. Or it's like harder obstacles, I can't remember. This level you can completely cheese if you have the rocket nozzle, but of course we haven't unlocked it yet, because we're playing every single level in order. And the arrows always show you where to go, so always follow the arrows. Especially if they're not wobbling around like crazy, like mine are. That part you can skip, because you can obviously do better. I like to do it because it's part of the obstacle course. Oh shoot, what that was there. But imagine just having like a holiday here, and you literally had a whole obstacle course at Ricco Harbour, and you literally could climb and do whatever you wanted. It's literally like what's it called, Ninja Warrior, but on a holiday in a tropical island, on a tropical island, sorry. It'll be like the best thing that's ever happened to me to be able to go on holiday, because I have never in my life gone abroad. It's not the best thing that's ever happened to me, but you know what I mean. I would absolutely love it if I could actually go on holiday, because the furthest I've ever been away from home is like an 8-hour journey. I won't obviously say exactly where, because I don't want to give away where I live. Like, the most I've ever said is I live in England. That's it. I don't want to give away my actual like place of like the place I live. So yeah, the furthest away I've ever been from home is 4-hour journey in a coach. I've never ever been abroad, so I haven't been to France or anywhere like that. I'd love to go somewhere, anywhere. Shoot. Oh, flipsy-doodle. See what I mean by, like, you can cheese half of this? You can literally fly most of it. Like this. It's too far away. And boom. Easy every time. And it's a million times quicker. And it's so easy to do a backflip. I know I'm comparing everything to Mario 64, but it's true. It's so much easier to do a backflip compared to Mario 64, because in Mario 64 you had to get a proper run up and then pull back, so then you're skidding along the floor and then you jump back. Whereas this one, you can just stand still and then put the joystick the other way and literally look the other way and then you're done. That's how easy it is to do a backflip. Shoot, I can't remember what it is. Yeah, it's A. Okay, good. Yahoo! Yaha, yahi, yahoo. My he, my who, my ha, my ha, my he, my who, my ha, my ha. Place to play, shanu manu my, manu my, yeah, that place that just shone. Or shined? Shone. If you look up to the sun, just like the carpet in Mario 64, which gets you the hat, if you look up to the sun while standing on that spot, it'll bring you to a level. And instead of just being one thing, it is like a proper level like this. It's a whole area rather than just one level that gives you a special nozzle or whatever, a special cap. The way you get the nozzles is you just get enough shines and then you have to catch Shadow Mario. It's not hard, you just have to get enough shines. Tutorials with Ricco. I think that's the first time I've ever actually said my name, my username. I've never obviously said my real name. Although I think some people obviously do know it from obviously friends, family, whatever. Schoolmates. But yeah. And I think in one of my videos I did show my name when I was going through files. It might have been this one actually. I don't know. I may end up blurring it out. Because the people who I don't know can't figure out my real name. I'm gonna be a good boy. I'm not gonna use any save states. This is basically a free one-up. You don't even have to do anything hard to get it. I love how I say that and then I struggle when I'm wall jumping. Eat my shorts. See what I mean? It's so easy that I do backflips by accident. That's how easy it is. Shoot. So basically, as long as you can get to that one-up, you're never, ever, ever gonna get a game over on this one. As long as you get to the one-up every time. And you can actually, oh my gosh, what the heck? And if you can be actually bothered to get the one-up. I can't at the moment. One, because I can't actually get there. And two, because I've got, like, so many lives. And when I say so many, I mean 4. Because, like, right now I have, look. Oh no, I have 2 lives. Okay, I will get the one-up. If I get there, that is. See, look, when I'm standing still, I just have to click the joystick back and I can do a backflip. But you see skids, look? That skid is all you need to do a backflip. Whereas in Mario 64, you'd have to have basically space from here to this blue one to be able to run forward and then run back. So you couldn't do a backflip. Like, if I'm standing like this and I want to do a backflip, but I'm on a really thin ledge, let's imagine I can't go this way, and this way is a wall, so I can't go towards the screen, and I can't go far away because there's a wall, so I'm literally on the thinnest strip. I wouldn't be able to do it unless I did a backflip like this, but then I wouldn't be able to wall jump, whereas with this one, I can do a backflip like that and then wall jump. Like what I did when I was getting the bell when I shouldn't have got it. It's not a cheat, it's a special skill. Like, Nintendo know about it, because obviously this game has been out for 16 years. It came out 2002, as you saw earlier on when I was showing off about the save file glitch. So yeah, this game has been out for a while, and Nintendo do know about that. And if they don't, then I'm really surprised. unless nobody else in the world knows that you can do it without the rocket nozzle, and then I know, but that's very unlikely. I mean, I remember when I very first got the Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes, and I got it on the day of release, and I figured out a glitch, which was, because it's used by the same engine as the Legend of Zelda A Link Between Worlds, which is the second, which was the 3D version of A Link to the Past, but it's different, it's not like a remake, it's a sequel. But Triforce Heroes is the third sequel out of all of them, and it's set in a different Hyrule, and it's not even Hyrule, and it's not Zelda, it's like something else. It's a really good game though. Recommend it. Yeah, and what was I saying? Shoot. Yeah, I figured out a glitch because there was a glitch in A Link Between Worlds where if you swam up to, like, you know when you're swimming, and then you've got the steps which take you out of the swimming pool. Well, they had them in the sea, but they also had like a little platform before the steps. So if you went up to the edge of the platform before climbing up the steps, and you didn't even go on the platform, you just went to the exact edge of it, and then went away quick enough, you wouldn't climb up it, but you would store the animation, and the actual doing, not just the animation, it would actually do it, of the climbing, because you actually like jump up to get on the stone. So when you did that, you could go up to any solid object, including a wall, and then you'd just randomly jump because you're hitting the hitbox of a solid object, and because you literally just already queued and stored the idea of jumping up onto the stone. So you can actually skip a whole entire sequence to get into a dungeon in A Link Between Worlds by using that. But in Triforce Heroes, Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes, you can't, you can't use it to your advantage, but you can use it in the hub world. And in the hub world, there is this area, and you can actually do that glitch because it's used in the same engine. It's made in the same engine, so it works exactly the same as what I just said. And you can do it, and it will literally, it will jump, like I said. So you can actually jump inside the bridge, which goes over the water. It's just like a little stream. It's not even like long enough. It's not even big enough to be a river. It's literally just a stream. It's not really thin though. It's like big enough to swim in. And you can jump in there and clip in. And then I found you can go behind the whole entire subworld by doing that. And you can go behind the trees and glitch out the loading zone and load into a special area which you can't normally get to. And it's actually just like an outbound area. There's nothing there. It's literally just like a black screen. You can glitch it like that. And I know that I was 100% the very first one to ever do it because I literally got it as soon as they came in store. I think I pre-ordered it online actually. And I got it as soon as it released, the exact day. I was here again, so you encountered 3 times. But yeah, you encountered him again. Wow. What was I saying again? I keep forgetting what I was saying. I shouldn't be sidetracking. Tried to sorry, yeah, with a blip. And I knew I was the very first one to ever figure it out because I figured it out as soon as I turned it on, which was as soon as I got it. On the very first day of release, at the exact time that it was delivered. So I knew I was the very first person to ever do it. And then the next day, I looked up to see if there was a glitch. And there wasn't. And it wasn't until a whole week until I saw somebody actually publish the glitch and show that they'd done it. And I knew that I must have been the very first person, if not the second or third person, to figure that out. So I was very proud of myself. But I'm usually like, how do people find these glitches? But the way I found that glitch was by doing a glitch that was in a previous game used by the same engine. So this one was like kind of obvious that it could happen. Whereas, I don't know how anybody actually figured out the glitch originally in A Link Between Worlds, that you could go up to the things and then, yeah. Enough of that. It's gonna have to be the last shine before going, because take a look. If you take a look in the top left of the screen, so you don't have to click on it or drag the mouse around, whatever, like I said in the Zelda. It's nearly been half an hour. Ow. Meanie. Well, I mean, what do you expect? He's a boss. Of course it's mean. No different from the last one, except I think he has 3 phases instead of 2. Oh no, he does have 2 phases. There's no way you could have 3 because he doesn't have 2 forms. Even when you re-fight him later on, he only has 2 phases. Like in the other one, like, you know, I said to look up into the sky. Yeah, in that one. Yeah, and when you look up there and go into that level, you re-fight him. And you can literally just do exactly the same as what I'm doing right now. That's the only thing you have to do. You don't even have to get rid of his tentacles. You just have to clear his face. I don't think his face was clear last time, though, was it? Oh no, you have to pull off 2 tentacles. Okay. Yeah. Unless I jump on them. Yeah, that's how I do it. Oh no, it's not. And stay dead. I think they're the only bosses which you actually encounter more than once, as well as the piranha. So there's PT Piranha, which is the one that I encountered first by falling into the roof. This one, and then the ones where I said this is the final one, and there were like 4 of them. Oh, and while I said about saving and whatever, keep your game on the whole time you're doing it. Then turn it off when you've done it, and then turn it back on. So, that is going to be the end of this episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hello. And be sure to comment, see if you'd like any more, then I'll start recording tomorrow. See you later!